Welcome back, guys, to Fire Emblem Engage, where, of course, we've just completed a paralogue with Byleth that kept me up so late at night. It was 1 o'clock when I finished. But luckily, we did finish, and the warp shenanigans did not total me and did not take me on. Since then, I have done 2 more skirmishes with the B team to, of course, level them up a little bit more and get them near that promotional level of 20, even though, of course, promoting at 10 is way better. The issue is we literally only have 2 Master Seals at this point in time. So we use that as, like, our rationer. If they are at level, they get it. If they're not at level, they don't. That's what we've been deciding. But one of the things I noticed when I've been going around doing Somniel activities and the whatnot is the fact that over here...
Hey there!
At the flea market...
Well then!
Bye-bye, Anna. It's not even your store. Just like minding it. Over here, there's a fishing rod. We don't get it over time. We actually have to buy it. The rod bends when heavy fish bite, so it will not break.
Thanks for shopping.
So I didn't think that would be a thing, but I could buy some spooky strolls. Why not? They're only 10.
Thanks for shopping.
Lentil flowers, sure.
Thanks for shopping.
Thanks for shopping.
Feel free to come again.
Noticed it then, yeah. I was like, fishing, there's no point until we get a better rod. So, my fishing is available, my arena is available, and most importantly, level ups have happened for our guys. It was 1 skirmish on the Divine Paralogue levels, and 1 skirmish against advanced classes, which of course boosted a lot of guys to high experience levels. Jean is at level 4 now and looking quite strong. Arguably better than Fram easily because of tomes, staffs, and punching. It's pretty good. Anna is now level 3 and continuing to get a nice spread of stats without an issue. Jade is now level 20 and able to promote, so what about we just do that? Let's get you to what you're supposed to be, I guess. We'll take you literally to an Axe General. An S-ranked Axe user. Heavily armored fighters boasting both an impenetrable defense and a fearsome offense. Used to switch place with an adjacent ally with swap. Gets 3 extra strength, 1 magic, totally needs that, 1 dex, 1 speed, 2 more defense, 1 more res, and 1 more luck for a rating of 110. But yeah, I just wanted to do some skirmishes to get the lower people up so we can get more promotes, because I like promotes. Even if I'm not using the unit actively in battle. That's an interesting change. Gone for the more sleek version. And I studied a new attire, and do you really think this is a good fit? It's weird that it's form-fitting. Actually got massive thighs. It's like she's from Pokemon, Scarlet and Violet. Do you know what I mean? yeah. Or the men tiny, or the women. That's great. But yeah, we were obviously near levels now that with the arena as well, we can get people promoted without too much issue, like Etier. So that is a thing we shall do. But I've done pretty much everything in here, already done my food and all that. Let's try and use this rod and see if I can catch a new fish. Oh, chromatic trout bonus species.
Pick a rod.
Ooh, oh wow, that actually came at a time when there was something else there anyway. Sturdy rod.
Where were you thinking?
Help me out, Sommy. We've got a very sturdy rod now. It looks fancy. So will this new rod... Ooh, new lure. A new bobber, sorry. I don't fish.
No.
Wonder if it'll be more of a struggle now. Oh my god, it actually is! Oh my god, they got way more of an HP pool. Oh, they swim away fast. The fishing got more engaged. Wonder how long this has been in there then. So 80 bond fragments and a dried fish. Easy to catch with practice, these fish are often raised in Lucia and dried to preserve the flavor. Tieladen trout. Still, the question is, this is the floating island. How do fish get up here? How does the water not run away? How is there so many fish in this pond, basically? And doesn't the water run off of this island, like floating island, I think, according to the world map? That's a confusing thing.
No.
So yeah, place your bets on how long or how many maps we can get done in this session, this week's worth. I'm hoping for at least the 2 chapters and 2 paralogs, but I would like to get a 3rd chapter in.
I'm impressed. Do you want to keep going? Pick
Yes,
a
because
rod.
I want a different fish.
Where were you thinking?
Thinking over here. I'm hoping to get war done, but to be honest, Fire Emblem game maps don't usually pick up the pace. Especially when you're a slow defensive player in the first place. What happens if there's no fish? Oh, okay. A bit worried there for a second. So you need to not really look at the fish. You need to look at the directional arrow underneath. Because where the fish is, you definitely pull it more to a side. I thought we could get it. Take that.
I suppose fishing isn't all about results.
Seems these are the only fish accessible today. Well, the only fish that are biting.
Do you want to keep going? Come back soon.
How are we supposed to complete our fishing log at this rate? It just keeps doing this. Right, of course, more stuff got me more supports as well to do, so let's check some of them out before we head out for our next map. Elyos is now more friendly with Clan and Rosado. Let's start with Clan.
Clan? Psst. Clan. Clan.
Ah! My apologies, Divine One.
Is everything okay? You were really out of it.
I'm fine. Got a little distracted, that's all.
Okay. Listen, I think you might be wearing yourself out.
What? No, I'm not. I was just, I'm really not.
Admit it. Your plate's too full with everything you do for me.
What? No, absolutely not. If anything, it's not full enough. Pile my plate with more of those tasty, tasty responsibilities. Anything for the Divine Dragon. Seriously, whatever you tell me to do, I'll do it. Go ahead, give me an order.
Well, if you insist, I order you to get some rest.
No fair. You cheated.
Sorry. You're irreplaceable. I can't have you wearing yourself out. You have to take some time off, so that you're ready in case the worst happens.
But...
Rest, Clan. That's an order.
All right. If you insist, I'll just lie down for a bit.
I didn't know the game was so context sensitive. We just had the conversation where Elyos just benched Clan in the nicest way possible.
Hello, Rosado. Divine One, have you seen my latest drawing?
I have. An old well deep in a forest. A single sunbeam illuminating a lone flower in bloom. You conveyed a perfect balance of warmth and isolation, light and dark. Just breathtaking.
Exactly. You saw all that right away, didn't you? You would not believe how much time I spent hiking in the woods to find that view. But to hear your experience, to know you understand, makes it all worth it.
Finding beautiful things, then sharing them with friends who would never see them otherwise? You found a lovely hobby, Rosado. I can't wait for your next piece.
Aw, sweet of you to say. But if you're expecting more, I need to raise the stakes. Hey, maybe you could help me. There's a spot I want to get to, but it's a tough hike. It would definitely help to have a buddy.
I'd love to come along.
Great, thanks so much.
I counter with the fact that why are you hiking? You have a wyvern. Guess you gotta work out. Right then, Jean and Zelkov got a little bit of buddy-buddy on one of our skirmishes.
Hello, Jean. You are an aspiring doctor, yes? Would you come here a moment?
Huh? Yes, I'm studying to be a doctor. Why?
You seem uneasy. Have I startled you? If so, please accept my apology. The last thing I would ever wish to do is impart fear. Shall I try starting over and greeting you again? Would it help if I sat down?
No, that's okay.
Very well. Then please come here a moment. I would like to get your opinion.
My opinion on what?
These medicines I've made. Look here. I call this one the Azure Elixir.
Azure Elixir? What does it do?
It settles painful pounding within the skull, provides the tranquility of an azure sky.
Oh, so it's a headache remedy.
Indeed. And this is the Crimson Tincture. Apply it to end the red fury of damaged skin.
In other words, an ointment. Azure Elixir and Crimson Tincture, huh? That all sounds kind of pretentious.
What was that? I did not hear you.
Nothing, just talking to myself. These are amazing, though. You did good work here. You must be a skilled doctor.
I learned the techniques from my mother, who was a trained physician. In any case, if these are satisfactory, then I would like to leave them with you.
Thank you very much for the medicine, Zelkov. You're an unexpectedly good person.
A medicine maker because he knows how to make poisons too as well. That probably lent into the job quite well, didn't it? Anna made friends with Demera at some point in time. Probably when eating, I don't know. Or Irina.
Hey, Princess Tamara! Hey, Lady Anna. What's up? Quick question. What don't they have enough of in the Queendom of Solm? Is this a riddle? I love riddles! Okay, let's think this through. It's not a riddle, or any other kind of game. Oh, it's not? Then why are you asking? Knowing what's lacking in Solm will help me decide what to stock and sell, right? I thought, if anyone knows all there is to know about Solm, it'd be you. So you came to me for advice on what to sell there. Makes sense. Now that I've been separated from my family, I've got to make a living somehow. Business is my only real hope. You know, Solm already has a lot of merchants. It's not the easiest market to break into. So you're saying the distribution channels for standard goods are already well established. In that case, I'll focus on selling my own unique products. That should be enough to compete. Ooh, not a bad idea, Lady Anna. I'm happy to help you bring a new product to the people of Solm. Just let me know. Thanks, Princess Tamara. Well, no time to waste. I'd better start doing some research.
String bags so you can store all the gems on your head. The fact that those are gemstones as well, aren't they heavy? I guess she's very strong. Lapis has made friends with Etier.
Hey, Lapis. Got a minute?
Sure, Etier. What do you need?
They tell me you can build whatever you want. Is that true?
What? How did you hear that? I mean, I guess it's true. With the right materials, I can make all kinds of stuff. Furniture, toys. I even made some instruments for a local concert once. That was really fun.
That's amazing. Listen, I need a favor. Would you build me a muscle training device?
Like, workout equipment? Wow. I've definitely never built anything like that before.
For me, bodybuilding is life. I've tried lots of training methods, but it's getting harder to achieve my goals on my own.
Oh, sure. I hate hitting that plateau where you feel like you're not making any progress.
Exactly what I'm saying. I knew you'd get it.
Which muscles do you want to focus on?
My arms, chest, core, and my back. That's all I'm looking for. I'd repay you, of course. Anything you want. Think you could do this for me?
Yeah. It'll be a challenge, but a fun one. I'll see what I can put together.
Great! Oh, this is going to be incredible.
I see Etier skips leg day. To be honest, probably jobs for that. Everyone in chat was just like, skipping leg day. It's just everyone. Here we go. Everyone with the same floor. We are at the hive mind when we hear this. Diamant and Ulchrist have reached B.
Not good enough. I can't protect the kingdom like this.
Diamond, are you okay? You're drenched in sweat. What happened to you?
Alchrist, you're not supposed to see me like this. I'm fine, don't worry. I was just doing some focused training with a few of our mages.
I've never seen training wipe you out like this. You might have some kind of illness. We should get a doctor in here to check your...
I'm not ill, Alchrist. Do you remember when you asked if I have any weaknesses? Now you know. This is my weakness.
Your weakness is training with mages? I don't understand.
As a boy, I made a careless mistake while handling magic. Had a serious injury for a while. Ever since then, I've been afraid of magic.
You? Afraid?
That's right. Now I work like this every day to overcome that fear and conquer my weakness. That's why training with these mages is so important.
I always thought you were flawless.
No one is flawless. I have to train like this every single day. Alchrist, you must not speak of this to anyone. Do you understand?
I won't tell a soul.
I should get back to it. I don't like to keep the mages waiting.
Diamond, you don't need to push yourself so hard.
We're Brodia's protectors. It's our duty to grow stronger in every way we can.
Oh.
Talking with you has settled my nerves a bit. I'll be fine. Don't worry.
But Diamond... He's afraid of something. My brother has a weakness. I can't believe it.
Now, you say explains his low res, but I wasn't aware he had one. Like a low res. So, what is it at? Of course, all our characters move to the bottom once I skirmish with the others. I can't find them when they're not at the top. Oh, okay, he's getting +2 from there, so I guess he's only got 9. I was going to say he's got about a normal res, but no, that is actually a fairly iffy res when you think about it. I mean, there's lower, but there's levels on that. It's actually a kind of normal res by the look of things. If you're not counting like spellcasters for melee in general, it's just Elyos who's just like, yeah, I've got 24 res. Do you know what? I've just got 20 in every stack except for magic, but I've got some of that too. And Anna's doing fairly okay with it too. But yeah, I guess that is a thing. Diamant and Ivy. Will this be an awkward conversation?
Is someone there? No one? Or a ghost? Please don't be a ghost. Please don't be a ghost.
Princess Ivy? It's okay. You're safe. I promise. Those shadows in the brush are just that. Simple shadows.
I was actually jumping at shadows? You're right. Not a ghost to be seen.
It isn't like you to misread foliage as an active threat. Is everything okay?
Please don't tell anyone about this. It cannot get out that the future ruler of Elusia was frightened by mere shrubbery, or even worse, that the Prince of Brodia had to come to her rescue.
Believe me, I understand. I won't say a word.
I am in your debt.
It seems you've been dealing with this fear for a while. Here, Princess Ivy. I'd like for you to have this.
What is it? Some kind of crystal?
It's a gem from one of Brodia's mines. It's said to bring courage to those who need it. Keep it as a good luck charm. Then you won't have anything to be afraid of.
Charity from Brodia is not going to do my royal image any favors.
Don't think of it as a tether to Brodia. This is just a simple gift from me to you. If it truly makes you uncomfortable, you don't have to keep it. I won't mind. Farewell.
Thank you, Prince Diamant. I didn't know such treasures could be found in Brodia.
I know it'd be less fashionable, but couldn't she move that circle just a little bit so like more of the grid it's like not in front of her eyes? I mean, more of the grid bit and less of the pattern on it. That's the one. A shrubbery, eh? It's good to see that the children of dead parents don't hold any grudges. And of course, we got Rosado and Gold Mary from a meal together.
Hey, Gold Mary. could you teach me how to cook?
I could, but why the sudden interest?
I've been thinking. When it comes to cuteness, I'm obviously miles ahead of you.
Excuse me?
But you're still better than me at a lot of things. And cooking is one of your many talents. So I figure, if I really want to compete with you, I should learn. How hard could it be?
Sorry, but I'm still not past the part where you said you're miles ahead of me in cuteness.
Really? Well, we can come back to that another day. The important thing is I want to learn to cook, and I want you to teach me. What do you say?
Not the most flattering way to ask for a favor. But since we're friends, all right, I'll teach you.
Yes! Thanks, Gold Mary! Soon I'll be adorable and multi-talented.
I suppose we'll see.
Are they friends? Rosado is a character that embodies cuteness as justice to the point where they went cute. So a true person who says that. It's weird when like an old middle-aged man is like, cuteness is justice, but then nothing about them's cute. Yeah. It's weird as well. Isn't that generally those characters in anime and stuff that actually say that? When you think about it, it's a bit weird. I mean, to be honest, it always is weird. Right, let's get another promotion, actually. We've got one more seal to use, and I know someone else has reached level 20 very shortly. Let's get Fogado up into his special class via the arena. You don't get the obsession with cuteness? I mean, how can you not look at me and get an obsession with cuteness? I'm cute as a button, I am. Again with the middle-aged man.
Relax. Let's take it easy.
Right, I'll do my best.
Actually a good matchup for Fogado.
At least you're adorable when you're winning.
That was fun. Thanks.
Totes adorbs. Alright, level 20 with dex, speed, and defense with HP. That's the stats for Fogado at 20. And a conversation available, because of course, whenever we do anything, it's more supports. More supports. Eddie A can also be put up to level 22.
This should be a fun workout.
We were fated to meet.
Ooh, okay, Eddie A does win. Nice, like, cartwheel kick.
A well-earned victory.
My muscles deserve a treat after that.
So this is Eddie A's stats. It's not a bad level. Level 20. Strength of 20. Doesn't need that workout equipment. Not at all. And who should we try to get up as our next level 20 to try and promote them to? Only again level 20 because we don't have enough seals. You're a couple away. Lapis. Lapis isn't that far off.
I'm Lapis. Get ready.
I'm Fogado, Solm's very own prince.
Who wins? A Lapis if hits. There's still 12% variance. Oh yeah.
You're strong. I can learn a lot from you.
Lapis had 2
Thanks for the
chances.
sparring match.
And a conversation was made available. So let's get one promotion then. Let's get Fogado to change class into Cupido. A charming bow knight who fights with casual flair, skill with both bow and sword, he toys with his foes. Back at you is a skill when countering a unit may deal extra damage. Half of damage taken trigger equals dex percentage, which is 19 after leveling up. 2 in magic, interestingly. 1 speed, 1 defense. I bet that's like better. See, it's the thing, you can like look down the border and see if like a rating is higher. Rule Knight is higher. There's a few that are, like Griffin Knight here. But we'll put you into your class line and see what you look like. How does your gear change? It's mostly a horse, but all the princes and princesses, they get a lot of gold extra, basically. I'm going to use this power of mine to do all I can for all the people I love. little bit of build too. Right then. Last thing to do is a couple of characters are at a point where they can get Star Sphere if I want to, like Anna can, Jade could. Let's get it for Anna. And I don't think there's anyone. Oh, Diamant could get it too. So let's do a couple of bonds and inheritances, and that means we're pretty much on the road from there, I'm pretty sure. I think you've already bonded enough with Tiki, so you don't even need to do that. That's cool. Diamant does, however. And we also need to maybe bond Ailika and...
I won't go easy on you, just
Hortensia?
because we're allies.
Will you come play with me?
Oh, it's too bad you haven't got the whip. Oh, never mind. You don't need the whip slayer with a silver sword +3 with an engraving.
No more.
Thank you for sparring with me.
Gold really is the theme, isn't it?
I'm amazed another divine dragon has joined our ranks. I hope we can count on each other.
Yeah, you know, I'm really very strong. I'll work very hard to help everyone.
I do wonder why they don't have the character models update to reflect what they're at. I guess with supports, it's because it might be a support that is relevant to earlier in the story. In older games, wasn't there like supports that were actually gated by story progress? Don't know if that's true of a game like this. That is a thought. Yeah, so if Irika is going to be on Hortensia, I will just boost it to level 5.
Thanks for stopping by.
I'm Erica. Pleased to make your acquaintance.
Erica. Irika got him.
I'm not finished! I feel I have let my brother down.
Obviously.
Look, if game could be like Etier, I could call it Irika.
I'm very grateful to your retainers for bringing me here.
I'm the one who should be grateful. It's a privilege to fight alongside you.
In Blazing Blade, I'm pretty sure there were gate interactions. That's what I remember, yeah. Of course, now supports are a little bit more throwaway for a lot of characters. More on a personality element than story integrated. It's funny because my sister-in-law's name is Erica. Well, I'd call her Erica if she didn't have a random I in the middle of it. Best thing is, of course, I'm pretty sure I went the whole of Sacred Stones calling her Erica. Through the whole playthrough. And of course, now we get to engage, and it's just like, you're wrong. Like, oh, God. Ah. Why would you do this to me? Why? And Diamant as well can inherit that and get some, hopefully, small amounts of extra growth throughout our adventure. Lovely job. Also, I realized I didn't do something. And that is create Erica's bond rings. So let's do some of them too. So did we get any good ones? We got Tana. Good old Tana. A gold. We got Seth, Garrick, Loot, Ross. Ross was the thief, wasn't he? I think he got... Didn't Ross get... Did he get horribly benched? I can't remember. Rachel. Horribly benched. Lots of Tanas coming in. Not many 2 news, not many good stuff. And Marissa with a gold. We're not having good luck in getting anything other than that, but we do have a lot of bond fragments, so I could go ahead and roll some more in the future. But of course, we've got more rings to reclaim in the future too. This is the point in the game that we fight to take it all back. Let's just make sure we get Star Sphere on here and Star Sphere on Diamant. And when they reach nice caps, with like, I can get just defense boost for the amount, and that only costs, what, defense 3 costs 500? And that should be everything apart from the extra supports that we managed to get, and the achievements too. But we will now head out and proceed with our adventure. A lot faster than the start of last session, where we had so many supports because of the skirmish group just going on. I'm sure I've got an absolute ton of achievements too. Rosado support, Cedel support. Support level B with 5 allies. Ivy deployed 5 times, Tamara deployed 5 times. We fought in 10 skirmishes. You've only seen like 1 in a training, so I guess they count as 2 actually. 1,250 individual combat. See, look at these bomb fragments. 1,500. 200 enemy soldiers, 350 corrupted, 75 thieves have been killed. Critical hits landed 100 times. We've engaged with Emblem 100 times. Used chain attacks 200 times. Smash attack 10. Activity 60 times and 70 times for... Well, I'm nearly passing 20,000 here. I should spam on rings. Obtain 100 C rank bond rings, 20 A rank bond rings. Fought an ally in the arena 70 times. Emblem 30. Defeated Emblem 20. Engraved 10 weapons. Play for 48 hours for 480. Chapter 15, Chapter 16, Paralog the Radiant Hero, and Paralog the Instructor. Look at those bomb fragments! It's unreal! They just keep totaling up. And then we've got, like, stuff to divvy out too, but let's, get the last couple of supports on our list, which is Lapis and Fogado are already at a B.
Prince Fogado, look at this. I put the finishing touches on my rogue repelling device. I call it Fogado Mark II.
It's a dummy. That looks like me.
Exactly. Turned out well, don't you think?
Actually, yeah. In silhouette, it bears quite a resemblance.
Doesn't it?
You made all this from random scraps of trash? I'll admit, I'm impressed.
I couldn't have done it without your help collecting materials. It did take a couple tries to get right. My original prototype actually exploded.
I see. So, you're going to set this handsome, possibly explosive fella up at the Oasis?
Exactly. But it wouldn't be very effective if it just stood there stone still. So...
Hold up. Did it just...
Yep. It moves with the wind. Nifty, right?
Yeah, very nifty. As much as I admire the craftsmanship, do you really think this will scare off rogues?
In the right light, I think it will be quite intimidating.
Ooh, but if they get close enough, they'll see that it's not real.
Come to think of it, you may have a point. It's based on effigies in my hometown used to scare bears. I've never tested it on people.
You know what? It's worth a shot. I can't say I have any better ideas.
All right, then. Hopefully it does the trick.
Is that why you, the first one, exploded? Because you were like, if they come along and poke it to check if it's real, kaboom?